Hello and welcome everyone. It's your boy Doc Williams, and today we're going to be talking about Run the World, how you can create your own event. So if you have all those questions, let me know in the chat. So before we get started, come with me. Again, welcome everyone. Thanks so much for being here. Today we're going to be talking about Run the World, how you can be using this for your own event. And if you have any questions, if you're thinking about using this product, you've been on the fence about it, in the comment section down below, let me know, because we're going to be building out a real conference this morning. By the way, Mark, thank you so much for being here. Awesome to see you. So as we get started, we're going to review what Run the World is, and then I'm going to go into the account and let's build this thing out in about 30 minutes, all right? What's going on, man? Team Manifest, good to see you out here. Thank you so much for being here this morning, wherever you are in the world. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, by the way. And Trey. Trey's out here as well. So again, thank you so much for being here. A little bit loud with the horn this morning, but appreciate you guys. So Run the World, if you haven't gotten this is on AppSumo right now. You can go to appsumo.com, go to run-the-world. Get this before it's gone. It starts at $79, but what I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to show you why I would get the double. I would be using this if I was going to be starting my own business as an agency, or I'm running an event and I want to be lean on my prices and everything like that. Yeah, William. Yeah, I'm so glad that it's here for LTD. I would get it before it's gone. If you get the AppSumo sponsor one, you're getting the sponsor and exhibitor reporting. You get to have your sponsor and exhibitor logo and customized sponsor package. So then I can charge more if I have this event. There's so many things that I would be using this to make sure I get to the next level with my business. And also too, you have the sponsor and exhibitor interactive booth. So if I'm looking to charge or make more money for my event, I can be doing that as well. So we're going to be building out actually an idea that I have. I'm going to be building out BuildCon 2021, and I'm going to be using Run the World right now. So if you're going to be watching this as well, and you have questions or you're thinking about building your own conference for 2021, let me know. Let's see. You need to check Catalonia. What is that? A platform or is that a place? I'll check it. Team Manifest, tell me what you need me to do and I'll do it. All right, so we're going to be going and starting to build with this platform. Again, if you go to appsumo.com, you can be going down there, get the link over there, and I'll just drop it in the chat if anyone wants to see it right now. Let's see. Okay, so this is even an affiliate link. Just go and check it out. If it's good for you, go and pick it up before it's gone. This is probably it's going to be in my top 3 so far of 2021 best deals on AppSumo. There are so many things that you can be doing with this platform. So if any questions, let me know in the chat as always, and then I'm going to just start building. And as we're going to be building, let me know if you have more questions. Someone in the Facebook chat says, this will be interesting. I've been using Run the World for a long time as an attendee, but so many questions and issues for them to address in the next 60 days. Oh yeah. It's going to be, listen, anything on AppSumo, you're going to be getting the Sumo links out here, so it's going to be a good time. So again, if you've already attended on that platform, let me know what you're trying to build or questions that you have. Okay, let's get started. By the way, thank you so much. If you're watching on whatever channel, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And Coach Deb, no problem. Thank you for being here and taking the time this morning to get started for your business. And Lee's out here on this one, man, on Twitch. Thank you so much. What are your other 2 top deals for AppSumo for 2021? I will go into that in a second. After I work on Run the World, I'll talk about my other 2 deals. How about that? Okay, well, let me just talk about it real quick. No. Let's focus. Let's work on Run the World, and then I'll get there. Really good question, though. Sophie, really good question. I will answer that. So let's get started. Once I get Run the World, I'm going to be taken. Now, remember, it's going to ask you what kind of deal you have, and then you're going to confirm. Once you do all that stuff, then it's going to ask you what kind of what kind of event are you planning to do, just to get more information, and then you're going to be taken to this screen. When we're here at this screen, then we can decide, are we going to host a happy hour, host a talk, or a conference? I'm going to say host a conference. Okay, so I pull up host a conference. Let's get started with the basic information. First name of this, let's go with BuildCon 2021. Okay, description. Now I built out a couple of the descriptions right here just in my Notion notes, just so I know what I wanted to say. So I'm going to say this conference is for ones to go from idea to side hustle in 3 days. So I think I'm going to have that in the description. Let's see, I'm going to take this, put this over here for the description. Tag, I'm going to say side hustle. Online business. And I think this might have to do with SEO. Is that why they want me to do with tags? I don't know. Let's see, let's add some. So just plus sign. Okay, yeah. Online business. I'm going to say education. Okay, category. Business and professional. Start date, it's going to be May 5th. I'll do May 5th, starting at, I don't want it too early. I'm not trying to wake up that early. Let's try to make it 11 a.m. Let's make it 11 a.m., right? Let's do that. Eastern. See, put that there. See, someone saying in the chat, you're so cool. How could you have caption when you're running a live? Captions. Oh, comments maybe? And thank you so much for watching. So I've got Restream, another alumni of AppSumo. And so it's on my second monitor. And so I can hear when people are messaging me. And then I'm just working on my other screen. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. I know you're awesome. And thank you so much for taking the time for being here. And let me know where everyone's watching from. If you're in the States, if you're in Europe, Australia, wherever you're at, let me know. Hope everyone's doing a great day. It's like almost 11 o'clock here. It's on East Coast time on the States. Let's see. So I've got this section. Okay, it says registration summary is now in Insights. Okay, Toronto, William. Okay, we got Kansas City, Houston. We got everyone over here. Elevation, man, we got everyone all over the place here. I know, long time no see. Thank you. Promo code is now for more settings. Okay, so it's telling me where everything is right there. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so basic information, what do we have to do right here? It says title, description. I'm good with that. Okay, so cover. Let's change out the cover. I just did this on Canva real quick. And when I mean I did it, I just asked my wife to do this this morning. So she made a quick image for me to use. Let's see if I can use this BuildCon banner. But I mean, you can use anything. You can use Canva. There's a couple other platforms you can be using that's on AppSumo right now, but use whatever you want. Let's see, done. Oh man. Elevation Alice said, Doc, appreciate the review you did on Sweet Dash. That's one of the best CRMs I've ever used. Awesome. Coach Jeb, what's the difference better than Zoom or StreamYard? Okay, so that's really good. So you're asking, so I just have a cover right there. I'm just saving it. Next. Elevation, I'm glad that was helpful. Glad you liked it. So if Run the World where it's talking about alternative to Zoom, okay. So what makes this different, better than Zoom or StreamYard? Okay, so the reason I would use Run the World, if I'm trying to do multiple things, if I'm just trying to do like a run and gun, I could see it being using Zoom or StreamYard. I would prefer StreamYard because I could do a little bit more if I could have options with my branding and things like that. But it depends if you're using you're using the free version of StreamYard. Do you care about the branding? Do you need to take the logo off? It kind of depends on that. For Run the World, the reason I think this would be better is if I'm bringing in different types of events. If I'm using it for one-on-one and I'm trying to do that like cocktail party, like one-on-one speed networking, Run the world is there. I can't really do that with Zoom unless I do breakout rooms, and then I'm opening and closing breakout rooms, and it's kind of a hot mess. It's a lot easier, and it can be automated with Run the World. And then also, too, I like that I could have a whole booth section where I can have a whole other revenue stream for my event. And yeah. Oh, and then also the main section where I'm having the interaction of the booth, so I can have all of the vendors do their thing and I don't have to worry about it. If I'm on Zoom or doing that, it's just a little bit too much. Yeah, that's why I would use it. Then there's, of course, data and security and all those things. And if you want to know more information on security or what Run the World does and the difference, I would definitely reach out to them and let them know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Coach Deb. Yeah, you can have booths. You can have booths right here. So then I can start charging for booth fees and things like that. And then I can do shout outs if I have very specific sponsors, at different tiers. So I could have gold, silver, bronze, whatever. And then I could be making money a couple different ways. Right here too, you can add speakers. I'm going to add speakers more, but I'm going to confirm them. I'm just going to keep this for right now. Let's see, I can say keynote speaker. I'm just going to write that there. Okay. And then I can add more speakers here and I can say next. Yeah. Deb, this sounds cool. Tell me more about running booths. Yeah, I'm going to go into that 1 second. Elevation saying speed networking is the advantage of the software according to the product page. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if I even was just trying to be known for, be a connector in my community, whatever you're doing, fitness, tech, whatever, if you start hosting those networking one-on-ones, people are going to want to be in your ecosystem even before you sell them, just because they know how valuable your network is, and you have it on autopilot with those cocktail like one-on-one speed, you're on it. You can be doing that for sure. Let's see. Joe's talking about, tell us about the booth capacity. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look. Well, when we get to the booths, we'll take a look at it. Did you set up a booth in this demo? Not yet, but I will. 15% of the ticket revenue. That's a lot. No way around it. Okay, so Michael, there's a couple ways that I would do it. First of all, it depends on what kind of event you're building. For the type of events, I'm not worried about the ticket sales for me to take a cut. I'm looking for the sales after the event, and then all of my email sequences is going to be selling afterwards. So the events that I usually put on, and for most of my clients, I actually encourage free because I'm using the conference usually at top of the funnel. I'm getting as many people in the funnel as possible. Then I'm going to upsell them later on, and then I won't need the processing here. So I'm going to be using links and everything like that. Again, it depends on how simple you want this, how big your team is, how much work you want to do, but that's what I would have. That's what I would be doing. But again, everyone's different. Okay, so let's go on to the free attend. I'm going to say free to attend. Right here, I'm going to go with free. I'm going to be ambitious. I'm going to go with 1,500. Yikes. Okay, you can add up to, so it says you can add up to 1,000 free tickets. Upgrade your account. Okay, so not bad. If I hit 1,000, I'm good too. So I'm going to say 1,000. It's in my plan. Let's go. I'm going to say description. This ticket allows you access to all 3 tracks of the event. Yeah, period. Okay, so we're going to go there. And then if I'm worried about it, there's a whole other thing. If you're going regular and then VIP, I can see that. Again, depends on if you're having a VIP tier or something like that. Then I could see, okay. But it's 15% because they're taking care of everything for you. But you can still send direct links if you want them to upsell and you get around it. But I'm really looking at how can you move with purpose and how can you have the least amount of friction. I would do everything integrated on one platform. That's just me. But it's up to you. Okay, so it says session title. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add the talks a little bit later. I'm going to say keynote, opening remarks, And then I'm going to look at other people's programs to get a good structure so I don't start racking my brain around like trying to get stuck here. I'm going to come back to this section later on. Right here it says the format. It says the format can be talk, fireside chat, cocktail party, panel, or booth. We're going to come back to booth in a second. So let's go with just talk here. And it does have a lead generation survey as well. Yeah, we're going to go there for sure. I'm going to start here. It says control who can join. This is opening one. I'm going to just say add session. Okay, so let me delete that right here because I thought it was add this section. Let's publish this event. Oop, got to make it. Let's make it on, I think it was May 5th, I said. The first one, let's make it at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Okay, that's cool. Done. Let's have it at 12. That's fine. Eastern Standard Time. I'm good with that. Let's publish this. Let's go with this. Elevation saying it has analytics for attendees, demographics, and engagement. Listen, they have so much with this. It's really good. And then when I'm analyzing what's happening, that's even better. So now I know how good my stats are, what I need to change, all of those things. Okay, so right off the bat, I have the first page. I have BuildCon 2021, upcoming sessions, keynote, opening remarks, preview right here. I can share my poster. Awesome. So when I have different guests on there, they can start promoting it, all of those things to get more people involved. So once I get the lineup of what I want, then I can have them go out and start promoting it for more people. Look at that. Everything's generated right there. Share. I can share it to Twitter. Let me just share it to Twitter real quick. And this is what I love about it. It makes everything so much easier right here. Okay, so it's going to integrate, or it's going to ask me my permissions on Twitter. Do I want it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to tweet this out real quick. Okay, good times. Done with that. All right, let's keep going back. All right, so I have that first section here. It says group chat, manage the event. Let's manage the event. Let's go back. Now, some of the people were asking, what does the booth fee, or what does the booths look like? Let's add a session. Let's go there. See, format. Let's go to let's go to booth. So it says set up your virtual booths where sponsors, vendors, partners can live stream, introduce their products, and directly follow up with attendees. I mean, look at the benefits that you could be selling, what it would be to have a booth at your event. Just have those different things. So number one, think about now they get access to your audience. They can do their own live stream, all of those things. Right here, I'm going to have let's just do a booth. We're going to have Brand Factory Inc. And we're going to have them talk about their group coaching. Let's see about that. That's interesting. Time. Now it says this session is sponsored by. No data. Okay, so I need to go to the sponsor section right after this. Okay, I'll save that. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see, test, or maybe I have to go to the sponsor section first before I fill this out. See, control, blah, blah, blah. Can I add that session? Let's see. Publish. No. So first we go to the sponsor section. Let's fill that out. Add a sponsor. Sponsor name. Let's go with Brand Factory Inc. And yes, that is my coaching business. So we're going to add that. That way someone else on the team can manage the booth while we're out there. Let's see, brandfactoryinc.com. Let me grab the URL. But look how simple. If you've got different ones that are thinking about being, or that you're already working with certain companies, ask them to be a sponsor for your conference. Right here, marketing message. Okay, so they need to have a sponsor logo. We'll go get that. That's not a problem. Marketing message, group coaching for solo entrepreneurs. Something like that. We can change that later. Okay. We have that logo, sponsor logo. Do that over there. Let's grab this. Okay, let me go here. Let me look for Brand Factory logo. Brand Factory logo here. So now I can be adding. Isn't it sad? Where can I just go get my logo? Let me just go to Canva and get it really quick. Let me do, oh, fine. These are some of the details sometimes you need to do. Okay, so I'm going to go in Canva. I'm just going to make something really quick for a logo. I mean, we have the logo, but you know what I'm saying. Let's go with custom design, custom size. Let's just make it like, yeah, that's fine. 512 by 512. Okay, so I'm using this. So keep in mind, if you're using this for sponsors and you need them to do booths, already make sure that you ask them for their logos, the description of what they want to be known for, and the name of their business. That way you can plug and play and add them a lot quicker. Now, on top of which, before you even offer them a booth, make sure that you already have written out the deliverables you're going to offer them when they become a sponsor and they have a booth, right? And remember, you could probably have a couple different tiers. You could have different booths, so you could charge them for that, but then you could have them sponsors of the event as well. Keep that in mind. So there could be a couple different tiers there. Let's go here. I have way too many pictures. Way too many pictures. Where is my logo? You see? Got my ticket. Lee, you already signed up? Man. Let's see. Thank you so much. Lee, you're on it. Sure. Yeah, and Lee's got a great product too, by the way. Lee, what's your handle for your product? Drop it in the chat. Let's see. I could have done a lot better, guys. I know. I could have done a lot better. You know what? I'll just use the other one. It doesn't need to be the full one. Let me just do the logo. I can change it after this. I know. I messed up. You see what happens? I usually hand all this stuff off to my wife to do all this stuff. So now I'm just really bad at this. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's go with Brand Factory logo. Just symbol. Let's just add this. Download this. Then we're going to add it to the page. Download. Launch Stash. That's right. Lee's building Launch Stash right now. Good stuff. So it's like, how would you describe it, Lee? Kind of like a platform where you can, it reminds me of the Stacker, like the guy that did Product Hunt, his other project, but yours is kind of like reviews plus like affiliate links. Yeah. All right, downloads. Let's do this. Okay, that's fine. Done. Okay, cool. And then it helped me to resize, so that's awesome. So we have this for the sponsor. Now I can go back to the agenda. Then I'm going back to agenda. Let's add a session. Platform to stash referral links, yeah. Let's see. Talk. Booth. Oh, see? Now it saved it. Thank goodness. Okay, so it saved what I did. Okay, let me delete that. Good times. I thought I was going to have to redo that. And then I can publish. Let's just, and again, it's just testing it out. Congratulations. Copy this. So your event page has been published. Now this is good because then you can have your booth or the brand that has that booth now can start promoting it that way too. I think that's what's about to happen. Yeah, man. Canva saves my life. Christopher, how can you get on the call? What do you mean? On the call. Okay, thank you to our sponsors already right here. Then they have the speakers, the agenda right here, tickets. Oh, this looks nice. And to tell you the truth, I was going to change the colors. I actually like a lot of the colors right here. I might change it, make it a little bit lighter, but it already top notch. Okay, so thank you to our sponsor. We click the sponsor section right here. Let's see what it does. Okay, and then it goes to their page, which is awesome too, because if you're having them as a sponsor, you would want them, to have all of that publicity for they can drive traffic. What I would do is, if you've got something, another AppSumo deal, this is how I live my life. I would use switching.io to start tracking how well my sponsors are doing. So then I know as well. And if I'm using the, I can integrate it or have the pixels on it too. So if I was running ads, I could retarget ones as well, based on what they're interested on. Just something to keep in mind. But Switchy, I think Switchy is still on AppSumo right now. I would go get it. Okay. So we just finished that over there. Congratulations. We finished the agenda. We have sponsors right here. Let me refresh this. Lee, did you sign up already? Let me see about this. I bet you did. But I wonder if my registrations are going to be somewhere else. I'll take a look. See about this. Christopher, what does that mean? How can I get on the call? Or your questions? Now, we will be having another live stream coming up where we're going to try to tie people in if they're in the Discord so you can call in. And so we'd have people on the line, so it would be like a call-in show. We're still testing that out right now. So if you're interested and you want to be in the Discord, I'll drop the link in a minute. But we're still working on that. Nyota, first of all, a second. I gotta do a quick call out. Nyota has been watching this stream since one of the very first people to ever watch this stream. So thank you so much, Nyota, for always supporting and being here and waking up so early and doing this with us. Nyota, thank you so much for being a part of this, and great question. So when one subscriber, Nyota, was here asking questions. So whenever she's in the chat, thank you so much for being here, Nyota. So your question is this better than AirMeet? Again, it kind of depends how you're using it and the functionality that you need. I really am impressed with Run the World, but if someone's using AirMeet and they're saying, do I need to switch? I would have to look at what are you missing right now? Before I just tell you, go ahead and jump off and do all of these things. Think about I don't want you to just go out and buy every single thing, because then you won't use the deals and utilize them to the full. Decide what functionality you need. The reason I like Run the World is I have been an attendee, just like someone else in the Facebook chat has said as well. And also, too, I like how simple it is to get started, and I like certain features. I've used AirMeet before. I prefer Run the World, but again, there's nothing wrong with it. Goes back to, have you used it already? What did you like? What didn't you like? Is this a better alternative? But it's not necessarily like a one-for-one, this is better. But it depends on what you're looking for. So let me know. Nyota, you've been up since 5:30. Good Lord. Okay. So we did attendees survey. Hopefully you got some coffee. Going on. So we have the attendees right here. Then we have surveys going down as well. And then registration survey. I think Elevation, you were talking about this as well. I like a survey because now I can know more about the person before they jump in. So I'm going to say name, headline. Let's go with email, occupation. Let's go with industry. I don't need to know gender. Let's see. I like this, though. I like how this is right here. See, name. I'm going to say first name. No. Can I change it? Default question. Okay, that's fine. Display on profile. Okay. Profile name. Okay. I like that too. This lets attendees know that their answer will be shown on their profile card. I like this as well, because then if I'm doing happy hour or something and people are connecting, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, I'm actually surprised how much I like that. I'm going to add a question, maybe what are you struggling with in your business? What are you struggling with in your business? I'm going to add that. And I might say, and then I have multiple choice. I'm going to say, getting started with my ideas. I could say, confused by all of the tech. Need help launching my business. I'm going to say that. Okay, so I have all of that. I'm going to say it's required. No. Yeah. I'm going to say required right now. I'm going to say save. William says, I just want to back up Doc. Oh, I have no connection to Run the World. Run the World is a bit of its own thing. You really have to look at the features to see if it's a fit for you. Yeah, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. I never want to just say like, you've got to run out and buy it right now. It really depends on what you're looking for and if it fits. But it's never it's not a magic bullet. Like, you still have to do something. You still have to see if it works with your audience. And just because you have everything, your messaging might not be right. You might need to tweak it for your audience to really start wanting to join. There's so many different things you need when you're running a conference or doing these things. But it makes it a lot easier when you have these great options that are found on AppSumo. Let's see, send messages. Okay, so I can send messages to my attendees or my speakers. I like this as well. So even if I don't want to hook this up to my CRM or do something, I can just clearly understand what I'm going to be doing. Reply to email, so I can change it to, if I have multiple emails, who's it going to go to? My info at Brand Factory Inc., or if I need it to go to Project Manager. Okay, so we have send messages. I really like that feature. Pretty simple. The insights, pretty easy right here. Event page views, registration attempts, tickets sold. I like that. Pretty easy. More settings. Okay. Customize the event. The URL. Keynote opening remarks. Here we go. So more settings. We can go to recordings right here. So you can upload a video. So you can find your recordings here. So if you decide to record during your stream. Oh, very nice, very nice. So remarks, you can find your recordings here if you decided to record during your stream. They'll appear one after you end the stream. So then I can take those things right there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Promotion code, create first promo code. 10% off, 20, 30% off. Really good. Yeah, someone's saying in the chat too, they're asking, okay, what's the difference between this and Hey Summit? Again, depends on functionality, what you want to do, all of those kind of things. It just depends. I mean, there's a case study why I would use, Hey Summit as well. It kind of depends on how you want to run the event. There's a clear delineation. I would definitely have, depending on how I was running the event, there is a definite style for Hey Summit versus Run the World and Air Meet, but it depends on how you want to run it, how much automation, what you want, all of those things. As always, appreciate the pace, detail, and real-time building, Doc. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, recordings. Okay, so more settings. We got through that one. Okay, let's see. Office hours is, so if you want to talk to the Run the World team, they have quite a few office hours. Go there, and you can always ask questions, do whatever you need. They have a help center. Let's take a look at the integrations. Okay, so this is integrations again. So place tracking pixels on your profile and event pages. So if I have Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel ID, now I can be running retargeting ads if they didn't sign up, all those things. Or if I'm trying to build out a target audience and I'm just building out custom audiences, I'd put that up there too. Good times. See the attendee center, upcoming events, joined events. Okay, so joined events, I can have that. Okay, this reminds me of a section like Hopin. Okay. Okay, so we have events right here. Look, Sergio, I was just talking about, what about Hopin? Do you see any marked differences between these two platforms? Sergio, a really good question. Actually, after trying out Hopin as well, I actually like Run the World better. This is just me. And again, this depends on the functionality and what you want to do. I have found running an event and being an attendee, Run the World, I prefer. Hopin definitely has, I mean, it's okay. I can't say anything. I just, personally for me, I just didn't like it compared. But it's still interesting. I like how clean it is. It's very concise, very basic. Someone says, don't mention that word, Hopin. I mean, yeah. And then if you bought it and then the deal changed, there's a lot of other things with it. But yeah, it depends. Depends. I know, what is it? Product Hunt used it. And they liked it and everything like that. Kind of just depends. Okay, so we have this. Let's see, we can edit, manage, theme. Oh, look at this. Erica's jumping in here. Hold on a second. Erica's here too? Hold on. Thank you for being here, Erica. My goodness, jumping out of nowhere. My goodness, thank you for making the time. I know you're busy and jumping in the stream. Thank you. Ask any questions you need. Okay, let's go here. Theme color. Okay, the theme color I can change around. But you know what? I think it works with the purple anyway. I'm not going to really change it. Yeah, I like it right there. I can share again. I have it right here. Share to my followers, LinkedIn, all that stuff. Okay, so we have that. I mean, so what are we looking at time-wise? We're not, I can still ask more questions. 36 minutes. We've been live 36 minutes, and we already have the page already set up, all of this stuff. Now, the next step that I would do if I'm trying to build this out, I would start building out the different resource guides or packets that I would send out to potential speakers and to sponsors and ones I want for the booth. So I would actually have two different ones, one for sponsors where they would be sponsored at a higher level for the event. Then I would send out another resource guide if I want them to have their own booth or something like that, and then go from there. Also, reverse engineer, think about how much money you want to make off of this event, because then I could think about the tier system of what I need from my sponsors. And if you need help with pricing, look at other online events and look at being a sponsored, company, or you being a sponsor of their brand or their event, and see how much they're charging. That'll help you out. Let's see. Yeah, Nyota's saying looking better than Airmeet. Depends. Yeah. Hey, it looks pretty straightforward. Hey, yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I mean, look, you saw, this is me just building in real time. I really didn't have that much experience, and it makes it so much easier right here. Also, too, if I want to add more things, I can add other ones right there. Let's go to the page and let's look at some of the details that you can be getting from this offer real quick. Let's see. I arrived late. Shamika, you arrived late. How does the booth set up look like? That's a good question. That's a really good question, Shamika. Okay, so let's take a look. There's a couple things. It would have to be, if I want to see a demo, look at the resources from Run the World. And the reason I say that is because the event isn't live, I'm not sure if I can give you a full set of what the booth looks like. But let me try. I think because it's not live, there is a demo definitely in the video, what it looks like. But let's see if I can do a booth and see if it, let's see about this. Let's look at agenda. Good question, Shamika. Let's see. Booth test session. I lied. They have a test session right here. Let me just click the button. So let's take a look at what it looks like. Now I'm streaming, so you might see some craziness. There might be multiple cameras that you're going to see. You might see my MacBook camera that looks a hot mess, but let's take a look real quick. And because I'm streaming, it's probably just really laggy because I'm trying to stream and do this. We're setting up your camera and microphone. Stay tuned. So this is part of the booth. Okay, setting up your device. Allow Run the World to use it. I'm going to say you can switch your device before. It might, Shamika, it might have trouble. Okay, not bad. So it's using my webcam. So I am on one screen, I'm using my Canon. It's looking at my Logitech right here. It's saying external. I can switch that. That's fine. I know this might be a little bit laggy. I'm ready. Says you can't switch your camera or microphone after joining. Okay, are you sure you want to join? So it's saying, hey, like you got to make sure. Okay, we're setting up your camera and microphone. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's awesome that they have this. Okay, your session is sponsored by Explore tools to engage and entertain your audience. Okay, good times. Let's see what we got here. We can do intro music. We can have all this other stuff. It looks like we can talk to the person. We have emojis down here. All this stuff right here. Sorry for the lag, guys. Look, I can do emotes down there as well. Comment, ask questions, do all those things. So this is all part of the booth. When you're ready, you can go live. I can see go live. So right here, this is all the testing. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Down here, I can play intro music or just play background music like I'm at my own booth. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let me know if you have any more questions before I leave this booth. But yeah, they have everything. Shamika's saying, yeah, I'm trying to compare it to the AirMeet booths. Yeah. So again, what I would do is, Shamika, I would write down the functionality of what you want in the booths, not just comparing, but what do you want for the experience of the sponsors and the brands? What does AirMeet have versus what does Run the World have? What are you going to promote and sell to your potential sponsors of those booths? I would write down all of those things, not just clearly like, hey, one's one or the other. Just so then when you're making your decision, it'd be all good for you. Let's see about this. Could you check possible external ticketing options, if any? Define. You mean like if it integrates with anything? Let me know about that. Okay, cool. We have someone in the Facebook group that says, so what if you joined a session and then wanted to change your camera or audio? Presumably one would be able to change by exiting and re-entering. So I'm going to guess yes, but this is specifically for the booths that I'm looking at. But I would assume if you leave and come back, should be fun. I would ask Run the World, but yeah. Is the lag because of this particular setup? Yeah, I mean, because it's trying to live stream me in the booth while I'm live streaming now. Yeah, you're going to see that lag. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. How about having a get a deal now? Yeah, so you can have call to actions when you're doing this during the session. I had to read about how to do it, but yeah, you can have different buttons and things like that, I believe. I really wish we could customize the branding and the UI. Some instances are not appropriate for cartoonish casual design, all those things. Yeah, I mean, and again, ask the team how much you can customize all of those things. But yeah, they're always going to have some kind of structure because, again, the structure of the platform. So, I mean, customizing past colors or maybe fonts or something, ask them. You can always ask the team as well. In the comment section for Run the World, remember, their team, they're going to be running. They're going to be running. So take a look. You can definitely do that. Share Jones? Share? Could you use this? Could you see this being used for a weekly church service? I don't see why not. I mean, I don't see why not. Because if you're, I mean, as long as it depends if you're doing reoccurring or how much you want to like duplicate. Let's see about this. Okay, so if I have the event, yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. I would just do host a talk rather than host a conference. But if you're going to be using it weekly, I don't see it being a problem, of hosting a talk. Does this platform have all the features of GoToWebinar? And do you normally have the lag? So again, remember, the lag is because I'm streaming and I'm in certain programs. So I'm trying to live stream in Run the World and live stream right now. So most likely you're seeing the lag because you're watching me as I'm trying to show you the live components of Run the World while I'm live streaming. So yeah. But I mean, I would check it, but yeah, it'd be fine. Is there a recurring setting? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let's see. I believe they said customization is coming. Yeah. I would always say this. Ask them very specifically, what customization are you looking for, or what are they saying? And also the timeline. It's like tech. They could be behind all those things. I mean, I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying just keep in mind tech schedules change when they're releasing things. So just ask what kind of customization and then go from there. Okay, Doc, does it have evergreen and on-demand webinars? So could you turn it evergreen? Like you're saying like Hey Summit does? Let me see this real quick. Let me take a look at this. I'm looking for reoccurring, if I can set it up. Let me look at this. I'm trying to find if I can, what does that button do? Hold on. I don't see reoccurring right here. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Let me try to create another event and see if it's not a conference, if I do it as a talk. Ticketing, visibility, time. I don't see it as a reoccurring here. I'd have to check that. Now, what is going on here? Does this platform have all the... Oh, yeah. Does it have all the features of GoToWebinar? I can't tell you. I would have to pull up GoToWebinar and look at all the features and then compare it to Run the World. So it would depend if you're looking for every single feature or key features that you're looking at. Kind of depends. Don't know. Good question, though. From your experience, how different is this from EverWebinar and run pre-recorded webinars on autopilot? Okay, so this is a really good question. So this is where I would say the clear difference I would have with something like Hey Summit and then something like Run the World or AirMeet. If I'm looking to do something where it's going to be evergreen, I want to make it as much autopilot as possible, I'm probably going to go with probably Hey Summit or something like that. If I'm looking for evergreen, I'm trying to have everything packaged and I can just run it like a library and all of those things. I think the advantage of Run the World can have components where you can have recorded videos and have a hybrid style. But if I'm going to really capitalize and have something that's that crazy like that, I would probably go similar to probably Hey Summit or something like that, personally. Again, you could still use a lot of the components, but if I'm trying to put this on autopilot and have it as like an asset for evergreen and I'm just going to be adding, I don't see Run the World in that fashion that gives you the same flexibility like Hey Summit. Run the World does allow you to have all the recordings afterwards. You can use it. You can upload it later. I have not seen them optimize for it to be used as a platform for evergreen like Hey Summit has the option for. It doesn't mean it's not possible. I would ask the team if that's something on the roadmap, but I have not seen any indications while using this that it's going to give me the same flexibility and run it the same way like Hey Summit. So again, it depends on the features and what you want to use it for. So far, that's what I think so far. So yeah, pre-recorded webinars, you can definitely add it in. There was a section where we had it earlier in the settings section. You could add it for pre-recorded. When do you say Summit is returning? You're not going to get me. No, I might get shut off. If I start trying to promising deals, I don't know. I'm not on that side of the team. Nope, not going to get me. Trying to get my show banned. Not going to happen. Let's see. Michael saying, Deal says unlimited event duration. Could I leave a room open for people to meet 24/7? I mean, if it says that it can be unlimited event duration, I mean, that's up to you. Now, it might have limitations on the rendering if you're going to get that, that recording for 24 hours. They might have some kind of, logistics around like, hey, we will record up to like 12 hours. I would ask them. But if it says 24 hours, you can keep it open. You can do it. Yeah. Much appreciated information. No problem. Thank you so much. Nyoto saying, drop the affiliate link. Let me see if I can drop an affiliate link. Let me see if I can do it. The last time I tried to do it, it just didn't even work, so I just stopped dropping my link. But hold on. Let's see. Oh, I always Weedaby. I really appreciate you bringing us the overview. Well done. No problem. Thank you so much for being here. There's a couple things that I should be having up, and I'll drop my affiliate link. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but if you want to use it, yeah, feel free. Let's see. Where is my account? I had to let me turn off my account so you just see my face for a second. And I'll get the affiliate thing in a second. Let's see. Let me go over here so I'm not showing off craziness. I think it should be fine. Let's see. Where's my stuff? Phone. Where's even my affiliate link? Okay, I'll work on this in a second. Thank you, Nyota. I'll get that. But anyone can just go get it. Like, it's totally fine. You don't need my affiliate link. But yeah, just go to AppSumo and get it as I'm working on this. I'm not organized. XX says, maybe already asked, but can I use your platform for webinar? So this is Run the World. I am just a fan. It's not my platform, but thank you so much. But can I use this for a webinar? Yeah, you can. As long as, again, it goes back to your functionality and what you're looking at. Yeah. I don't see it being a problem with the webinar. Just again, remember your exact function that you need if you're going to be using this. Listen, guys, I still use Webinar Ninja. Okay, so if anyone's back then using AppSumo with Webinar Ninja, I still use it. It depends on the case study. I'm probably going to use Run the World for cocktails, like one-on-one cocktail parties and stuff like that. But I could see it moving over, stuff like that. Yeah, so it depends. XX, good stuff. My water ponics. Well, thank you first of all, water ponics. I think this is the first time you're here, so thank you so much for being here. You can. Let me verify that, but you should be able to integrate this. As an option. Let's go back to settings for a second. Let me go into this manage event. I saw it. You can definitely use it for YouTube and all of those things. Let's go into settings. No, I think it's more settings. I think I saw it somewhere. Hold on. I'll verify that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm using Webinar Ninja this week. That's exactly right. Let's see, manage. I'm pretty sure. Let me check on the AppSumo page. Let's see, speakers. I'm almost 100% you can. I'm just looking for the exact section. Let's just type it in. See what happens. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go here. I'm pretty sure I saw this because I think you can integrate it with YouTube as well. Difference between Zoom and Run the World. Let's see if it in that article also shows. I'm pretty sure you could integrate it. But let me make sure. Could be wrong. Let's see here. Run the World is primary conferencing. Additionally, Run the World releases. Okay. Maybe you can't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get too many tools. And you forget about them, for sure. Let's see. I could be wrong. Let me not speak too fast. Let me just go and check. But I'm pretty sure you could. But let me just verify that. Have way too many tabs. Way too many tabs open. So I'm canceling some of this stuff right here. Can you broadcast to other sources? I'm verifying that right now. Can you tell me what's that about? What are we talking about? What makes it a cocktail party? I think it's just you. I think it's just like a smaller group. And I think the functionality changes. So if I'm hosting an event, it's changing from a cocktail one-on-one party is kind of you're just hosting it. You can have music and then you're saying, hey, we're going to be meeting people. And now it's kind of like that round robin. style versus you're going to be hosting a all-day event or stuff like that. Where did it go? Where is this thing? So many deals, so little time. Around the world. By the way, chat, coming in here, over 100 messages. Congratulations. Engage. And that one, in charge. I'm going to be, it's on my list. I'm probably going to be getting it. Yeah, Lax. I don't know why I came here. Listen, Lax, I'm just glad you're here. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad that you're here. So, however you came in, Lax, good on you. I'm not sure why you're here either, but if you're here for deals, you're trying to build a business, you came to the right place. But if you just stumbled upon us on YouTube or on Twitch, thanks so much for being here. Let's see about this. Breakout round tables, lead generation, that's fine. I cannot find where it said that integration. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to ask that. I thought you could integrate it. I thought I saw something about, but I'll get back to you. I'll try to add details on that one. Yep, can't find it. Can't find it. Let's see. Is it like the networking tables in AirMeet for the one-on-one? Pretty similar. Lucy, I'm sorry. I wish I could speak Spanish. I'm sorry. But I think you were just saying something about friends and us being friends. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for being here. Just saw your video on the home screen. Listen to this. Nice. All right. Made it on the home screen. Well, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate you. Maybe you're looking for doing stuff with entrepreneurship. So thanks so much for being here. Lee, hey, what are you using for sound effects? I am using Ecamm. So I'm using Ecamm that links into Restream. And so I'm using Ecamm Live, and I'm using my Stream Deck as my triggers. Can multiple participants network concurrently? How many? I have only seen it one-on-one. So you're saying, could there be a bunch of people networking? If you're going to have more than one, I wouldn't use the one-on-one cocktail feature. You can have a round table discussion so you could break people out into smaller groups. Yeah, you could do that for sure. Yeah, Lee, no problem. Yep, Stream Deck. Elgato Stream Deck. Okay, so we have that. I have to check on if you can integrate this or use a RMTP. I think I'm using that right. Or my dyslexia got, you know what I'm saying though. If I can use a custom feed, I'm not sure. Let's go into integrations. Can you use this with a paywall? Yes, you can use this with a paywall. You can use it with a paywall or you don't need to do it. Thanks for the response. No problem. No, you can, paywall, but it's not necessarily. Remember, if you're using a paywall, they are taking a percentage. Okay, so we need that. Yeah, I would ask in the comment section for that for sure. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to look for that, but I cannot find details if I can do those two things. Parallel sessions, you can have those. Okay, pull data. Yeah. I can't see if I can do anything else from there. Sorry about that. People can sign up here from a landing page. Can you see all the speakers too? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And you can see this demo over here, and I'll put it in the chat, but I'm having the banner right here. I haven't added all my sessions, so I'm just having the sponsors right here in this section. I have the agenda here as well, and it clearly shows that this is a booth over here. Then it has the tickets over here as well. So from signing up, let's see. On this side right here, you can sign up. So let me share this. Share with link, copy link, and then you'll go from there. Yeah, Lee, thanks so much for being here. And Lee, you're in the UK? Thank you so much for staying up in the middle of the day doing this. I don't know what time it is. It's 5 hours. So it's around, what is it, 4 o'clock? Thank you so much for being here. Lee, you're a wonderful human being. Thank you so much. Keep crushing it with your micro SaaS product, man. You and Edmund are doing great stuff. Haven't seen in the features, if you can screen share. Haven't seen in the features. Tell me more, please. Haven't seen in the features. You mean the different features of the platform? Or, oh, it's 5 o'clock in the UK. All right, it's dinner time. Or a late lunch. You're saying features on the AppSumo page or inside the platform? While the other sessions are running in the background. So first of all, can one networking session be highlighted to be streamed? Oh, so you're trying to add the two. So you're saying, could you add switchboard or something like that in a section so they could be in another section during your conference while this is going? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Hypothetically, I would have to do research on that. That's a really good question. I suppose if you had a link to a booth, the booth was then linked to another URL that was a live stream, I don't see it being a problem. I mean, that's a lot of, yeah, that could be a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. Yeah, good question. Good question. Okay, yeah. So no problem. We can look at the inside. So if you're in Run the World, remember, you have to go, once you pick it up on appsumo.com. It's live right now. Once you're there, you can sign up for an account. Then it's going to put you through a prompt of getting started. From there, you're going to be asked what kind of event you want to do. And then you start building that event. So you can have one-on-one. You can have hosts. You just saw it for a second. See, create an event. You could say host a happy hour, which is the one-on-one chats, or discuss topics in a small group. Remember, so D. Rodriguez, so it can be either one. Then you can host a talk right there or host a conference. The difference is the conference, you can have multi-track events. Hosting a talk, it's organizing an interactive meeting, and it's for webinars or social events. So again, could you use it for a webinar? Yes. But if you're thinking about, is it for GoToWebinar, Webinar Jam, all those things, what I would ask you to do is pull up a page of the exact features that you want. And what are you getting from Webinar Jam? What do you want? Are you getting everything? Why would you switch? Or what is lacking in Webinar Jam? And then check if Run the World can do it. I would not just do a one-for-one. Look at why you're going to be using that platform. Joe says, thanks, Doc. It's my first time to come to your live event, but followed most of your events. Thanks so much. Have lots of questions on no-code app development, though. How can you chat on this? How can you get a chat on this? There's a couple things. No worries, Rodriguez, no problem. You can ask me now, or I do my other live stream. You're on my stream. I stream every Wednesday. So if I'm not on the AppSumo stream too, just go to Doc Williams, the YouTube channel, and you'll find me and we can talk. So I talk for, as you know, if you're a member only, but any live stream, you can ask me any question about no-code tools, and I'll talk about it. And Joe, if you want to talk about one particularly, I mean, I'm mainly talking about Run the World and these, but if you have a question, let me know. But thank you so much. And by the way, I forgot to do this. Joe, thank you so much for being here live. You're usually here watching the recording. Thank you so much for being here live. The question is, like the idea of Run the World for creating a shareable group, like the group selfie? Yeah, the photo booth? Love it. Yeah, you can use that for sure. So this is the back end. And I'm sorry for the Facebook user. I can't see your name through Restream. I think you have to either acknowledge or say like, hey, I can be used with my name. I'll drop it in the chat if you want. So that way, I can see what your name is, or if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine too. And I just won't be able to, I can't specify who you are, but I'm sorry. Yeah, Joe, let me know. Let me know. Message me there, or you can add to the Discord as well. And the Discord channel, you can hit me up. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have this on the back end. You create it. Once I go in, I'm going to manage the event. Oh, Jeremy. Awesome, man. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, so once I have it, this is the basics. I can do basic information. I can have my speakers, my tickets, my agenda, sponsors, attachments. This is great. Then I can have my surveys that are here. So different new people that are signing up for my event, now I can know a little bit more about them. I can send messages to directly my attendees or to my speakers. I love how this looks so concise. And then I can have insights right here. I can find out what's going on. People that are registering, what's going on here, how many people have been on the page, how many tickets sold, all of those things right here in a very easy way. Then I can change out my payment, billing, all that kind of stuff, depending on what tier I'm getting from AppSumo. And then also to my integrations, if I'm running ads and I want to start tracking or create my own target demographic, I can use this as well. And Jeremy's saying as well, and I love this, you can have intro music. So when you're on stage, you can just have intro music to hype up the crowd, do all those things. So I just like those kind of, yeah, I love that intricacies right there that you can have to really make sure that the event is on brand. So if you have certain music that you're doing, you can now have that brand associated with the music that you walk out to. You can do all of those things. It's really good. Yeah. Jeremy, were you the same one that was asking about the intro or what it looks like on the inside of Run the World? I think it's you, but let me know if that was your question too. Chip asks, how does it match up to AirMeet? Again, no big deal. This is a good question. Depends on the functionality that you need. Some in the chat are using both platforms. I have no problems with that. Makes perfect sense. What I would do is go to the AppSumo page. I would go to appsumo.com, find Run the World and find AirMeet. Look at the functionality, look at what the deals include, and compare what you need for your brand, what you need to succeed. Every platform has pros and cons. I very rarely rate one platform better than the other, so make sure that you look at the functionality of what you need. Yeah, cool stuff. Elevation says, in the future, I hope that other software companies do a better job addressing the unique selling proposition in contrast to others. Yeah, competitors. And that's why a lot of times you'll see on my YouTube page, I'll do a lot of comparisons. Again, it comes down to what you're looking for. But again, yeah, it's important that you look at what makes you different, what makes the platform different. Yeah, Elevation makes sense. Can the onstage speaker share a slide or video file? Also, annotation possible. So if you're saying in the moment, can you share it? Yeah, I mean, because you'll also have chat on and things like that. So, Rodriguez, if you're on stage, if you want, you can invite people on stage. But remember, you have the comment section. So if I want to know what's going on or have something, I can just drop it in the chat right there. Or, you know, if I'm trying to do it as a call to action or something like that. Yeah, really good stuff. Let me try to find my affiliate link or Nyota is going to kill me. Let me switch off. So I am looking at just a Chrome page real quick. And I won't look at it. Whatever. I can't do it. Let me just put this one over here. Okay, I had to switch screens for a second. Okay, so does Run the World have the screen share feature? I don't see it listed. So folks can sign up for the event from within Run the World. From one, because you're saying because you have another account? Yeah, because if you have Run the World, I think that's similar to Hopin. If on Run the World, if you're going to be looking at other events, if I make this public, I can still look at other conferences, so people can have a Run the World account and then sign up for it, if that's what you mean, Nyota. Let me check. Let me know if that makes sense. Let's see, I'm going right now for my links. Refer a friend. Is that my affiliate link? Share screen. I'm almost 100%. If it didn't have share screen, let me look at it. Let me see if, but I wouldn't. If you didn't have share screen, I'd be very shocked. Let me look in the section right now. Hold up. Let's see. Send a message. Share screen. Share screen. Let's take a look. Can I share my screen? Let's see what it says. Our application allows share screening from all scheduled speakers. So keep in mind, if you bring other people up on stage, you won't have that. They would need to be a scheduled speaker. But if they're a scheduled speaker, they can share their screen. Yeah, so just keep in mind, because you can invite ones up from the audience, they won't have, it says right there, they won't have the capacity to share their screen at this time. You can always ask them if they need more. Yeah. Good stuff. So screen share, yep, it's common. They have it. They don't have a sign up for a landing page. So let's take a look. I thought if I share the event page, that was the landing page. Did you want something else, Nyota, or is it not exactly what you're looking at? I thought this was, let me check, share this event, enter the event. I thought if I'm right here, they could sign up for it. Am I wrong? Ninjas in pajamas. First of all, I'd just like to put this out here right now. Ninjas in pajamas, that's an awesome name. Awesome name. So let me check real quick. Can you upload pre-recorded videos? Yes. Yes, you can. Share my poster. Now, you can share the poster. Let's see about this. Now, sharing for the entire event and sharing the poster might be two different things, Nyota. So I have this as sharing. This is interesting. The other page that I sent, was that not... see, and then I go here, and then I can go for the invitation. Yeah, I mean, I would do that. I would just put it this way. I just shared it, and Lee just signed up. So I know I just got an attendee, so it worked. I would have to ask Lee. Oh, yeah, ninjas in pajamas. Sorry, I was talking about your name, and I totally forgot your question. So real quick, first of all, Ninja in Pajamas, that's an awesome name. Optimized for mobile. Let's take a look. Let's just move this. Yeah. Changed. Yeah. Optimized. No big deal. Yeah, it's responsive. Let's take a look at the other one. And then here, this is my speaker right here. Optimizes as well. And then I can say get my ticket, and then it goes to the full page. So yeah, good question. Good questions. Yeah, Chip is asking, is there a lobby? Is there a lobby? Well, when you come in, there is a section where you can decide where you want to go. Are you asking? So it depends on what is the functionality of the lobby that you're looking for. Because you are, once it has it active, you can decide where you're going to be going. So yeah, tell me a little bit more about that. Ninja's saying, ninjas in pajamas. No problem. Says, I'd like to see if the live event. I'd like to see for the live event. I guess the landing page is optimized. Yep. Yeah, can I change the words get my ticket button? Interesting. I will have to check. Let's see. Manage. That might be a default, Nyota. Can you talk with other attendees? Yes. If you put that functionality in your event. So number two ways. They can always talk to each other in chat, unless if you wanted to turn off chat. I'm not sure if you could, but I guess maybe look for that setting. But during the talk, they could always talk to each other. You can set up your networking sections where they can then connect with each other as well. Yeah. Let's see. Really good stuff. Let's see. I don't know if I can change get my ticket though. Let me see this real quick. Let me go and find this. Changing settings for buttons. I'm not sure, Nyota. Those look pretty default to me. Yeah, Nyota, no problem. Good questions. Good questions. Yeah, let's see if we can customize the button. Only one organizer seat. Seriously? Listen. How many organizers do you need? I would probably just use LastPass and share it around. Now, if that's just me. That's just me. Let's see. Can you change it? Can we have more organizing seats? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Does it tell me? Or is it going to only say one organizer seat? 2 license. Where? I don't even see where. Does it say somewhere with organizing seats? Yeah. So is it because are you running an agency and you have multiple people in the account and then you're worried about the Stripe integration, which is very valid? Let me know. I mean, when we work with a lot of clients or when we work with a lot of freelancers and we're doing events like this and we're sharing accounts, we just usually use LastPass. So then they're getting in and out. But it also depends on, after you do the initial one, how much do you need them to be a part of it? What do you need them to do? Can the agenda be flashed when the attendees log in so they have a choice? They have a choice of booths. Well, when they're there, they're going to be able to see from the options of what booths they want to go to. You could always create a resource guide and create something that looks very similar. So it almost could look like a park or like Disney World or something. Like you could have something that mimics a actual expo center, and then you could have that. It's up to you. Yeah, that could work. As a frequent boss of time. By the way, these names out here on YouTube are out of control. Boss of time? How are you guys getting these names? I should have redid my name on YouTube. As a frequent error meet user, it is hard to adapt to the informal style of this platform. Could you plan a roundtable before the event? Yeah, I mean, setting it up. Setting up the space, or setting up all the people that would be there, the number of people at the round table. Boss of time, I would need more details. But I love that name too. About to run out the door. Wish I could have joined in. We'll watch later. Thank you, Doc. Hey, thank you for being here, and thank you for jumping in real quick before you had to leave. You're an awesome person. Thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions in the comment section below, let me know. Yeah, this is good. Oh man, we've been at 1:17. Okay, so we got to wrap this up. Okay, so last question. Sorry, it ran over time, but everyone's been awesome. It's been great to see everyone. If you have any questions very specifically, let me know. I'm going to be going through one last run through this. Anything you need to know, let me know. We'll do a lightning round, knock this thing out. And again, thank you for everyone that's been staying and sitting here. It's been awesome. Setting up the topics of the roundtable. I think I can only do it during the event. So, boss of time, let's take a look at this real quick. If I'm here, and by the way, Nyota, I can't find the button for it to change customizing the word, but I will check and I will let you know. You're in the Build It community, so let me know, or I'll get back to you. And you're in the Discord group, so let me know. I'll let you know. I'll message you. Okay, so if I'm creating an event, I'm gonna say a happy hour event. Let's just make this real quick, and then let's see what we could do with the roundtable. And boss of time, this is another thing. You're using AirMeet. You're using AirMeet and you like it. What I would say is, and I said this earlier, let me know why you would want to switch, because there's not always a case for you needing to switch necessarily. Yeah, so prompting right here. Okay, cocktail party roundtable. Okay, so you're saying happy hour created, share this, discuss, enter. So you're saying you want this ahead of time, so then it would be more structured, so it's not more spontaneous. Is that what I'm hearing? So you want to make sure that instead of you doing it right here and joining in, you want this like a week out already planned, so you don't have to do it right there. Is that correct, boss of time? Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, that's a good question. That's a really good question. number one, I would probably talk to Run the World and see, can you add a setting so you can pre-make it, right? That would be one thing I would do. The other thing I would do is, and might be a lot of work, and I'm not saying you have to do this, I would already make a scheduled event and just have it on the calendar and then update it and then drop the link when I was ready. I can understand why you're saying it's, I would just want it to plan and then send out the link right away. I would just ask Run the World if they plan on in the future adding that so you can schedule it. Yeah. Hopefully that helps. Really good. Boss of Time, that's a very good question. Very good question. I would ask them to see if they have plans for that. Or are you, because to me, I would have used, but again, I'm using multiple platforms and then I would give them the link later. So if I'm telling all of my email providers to do that, email providers. If I have a CRM, if I'm using ConvertKit, I'm saying, hey, I'm having this event. I'd have them sign up using Paperform or something like that or whatever. Then when the event's about to happen, I would send them the link, everyone tagged who said they wanted to go to the event. I know that's a lot of steps, so I can understand why you're saying, hey, can I just have it set up like that? Ask them. Maybe they'll do it. But again, if you're using AirMeet and this is work for you, I would ask before you try to switch, what are you missing and why do you need to go over here if it already gives you the structure that you need? Yeah. Nyota's saying, I like how you can speak to the speakers and attendees inside the platform. Yes. So again, you can be doing that throughout the platform. And if they're traveling or going to different sections, you can do it. I think D. Rodriguez was asking earlier, what is the experience? Again, it depends on what you're looking for. You can even, I've seen some people have different booths where it's an information booth and then people can go and people are just partying the entire time in the information booth and you can go up to them just like how you're at a real event and ask questions. I've seen 24-hour or like the entire duration of the event where you're just having the staff hang out and then they're helping you out. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. Okay. Good times. Now, I did not forget, someone asked me what my favorite other platforms for 2021. Oh, look, by the way, Nyota, just so you know, I try to get my affiliate link. The AppSumo page where my affiliate link, it's not loading. I have no idea why, though. It's okay. Listen, just go to appsumo.com. You don't need my affiliate link. Go and just buy this. But hopefully it will work later on. So I'm going through my favorite steals or my favorite 2021 products that I really like. Okay, I'm going back. I have a couple 2020s that I really like, but I'm sticking to the rules. 2021, my favorite so far, GuruCan. GuruCan, I think, is one of the craziest deals of the year. And if I was building courses for other people or I'm building out my own platform, GuruCan, because it has the challenges, the quizzes, all those things, you can run your entire business and scale it with GuruCan. Top notch. Love it. Run the World comes in, and there's actually a sneaky one that I'm going to be doing. Nope, I didn't forget about you. I got you. And this is something I would also have. It's in the marketplace right now. I'm going to be doing a review coming up. It's a sneaky pick. I don't think a lot of people know about it yet, but it's gonna go crazy. Niches. I know there's a lot of different AI and you can do prompts and build. There's a reason why I would pick this because I'm going to be going in detail. You can be doing damage with this. If you're a copywriter and you're being paid to do blogs, research, all of these things, no matter what you're trying to do with your business, this is going to be a steal. I don't see enough people talking about it. It's the sleeper. It's the sleeper of 2021. Yeah. So those are my three. GuruCan, Run the World, niches. Am I saying it right? I think I'm saying it right. But yeah. One of the craziest deals. Really cool dude. Really interesting what you could be doing with this platform. If I'm trying to look for building out my own communities, trying to do all this research, I need prompts for me creating content. I'm scaling my agency and I need prompts and I need that edge of content being built. I'm all about it. All about it. Yeah. Okay, 15. Okay, so is GuruCan better than Clastra? Okay, this depends. Erica, you trying to get me in trouble? No, it kind of just depends. I prefer GuruCan, but it depends on the features. I want GuruCan because I am running challenges. I want quizzes. I want to cut out some of the tech that I'm using in other platforms, and I want it all integrated. And I like the workflow of GuruCan better. That's why. Excuse me. That's why I use it, but it depends. I'm not going to say go for one, but GuruCan, I'm a huge fan. Let's see. Yeah, recall. Yeah. 15% revenue share per paid ticket. That's a pity. Again, we talked about this at the beginning. Facebook user, I'm sorry I can't see your name. I would respond to you directly. But the reason I'm not concerned with that is because I am looking at Run the World as top of the funnel. And then so I'm going to be making more money if I get more people that are getting free tickets. And then I'm going to convert them and I don't have to worry about it. Now, and also to the revenue that I'll make off of the sponsorships and the booths. That's why I don't do pay-per tickets or per paid ticket, but it depends. It depends. We talked about it earlier in the stream, ways around it potentially, but I say like pros and cons. If you're going to spend all the time to get them around the system of the 15% with the tickets and all those things, kind of depends on what you're looking for. Or I'd say if it's 15%, raise the price of your tickets. Yeah. Couple options. Okay. Awesome. Good times. Wow, we had over 100 people watching live on different platforms. We got people on Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, all the different YouTube channels, Doc Williams, AppSumo. We got everyone all over the place. Yeah, this is awesome. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions in the comment section down below, let me know. Talk to me in the AppSumo group. Talk to me on Doc Williams on that YouTube channel, wherever you want to talk to me. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for taking the time. What I want you to do is now take action. Go to appsumo.com. Go pick this up before it's gone. And again, make sure that you start working with purpose. I want you to start planning for your own event. I want you to start running your own events. And people like Erica as well that is proficient on Hey Summit and others, you should be getting this deal. You should be knowing how to use Run the World so you can be using this so you can be a stream producer for other people's events. So start getting paid with SWAS. Software with a service. If you have this, even if you don't have a client that owns Run the World, you could be providing that, charge them the amount for running an event because you have the license, charge them to be a stream producer and start crushing it, start crushing the game. So think about all the different ways you can start making money using Run the World today. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time for being with me today. And for everyone, thank you. Oh, here we go. You all are beautiful people. Thank you so much. I will see you all next week. Have a great day.